going on, ladies and gentlemen? And thank you for tuning in once again to another episode of the Man Up Real Talk podcast. I am your host, Mr. Mike Wiley, saying greetings and salutations to all of you, our faithful followers and listeners. Look, y'all know I appreciate every like, every click, every share, download, whatever it is that you do to support this podcast, because I know that had it not been for you, it wouldn't be no us. And I appreciate that thing. Look, if you're joining us for the first time, I want to say welcome. And if you're coming back for a second help, and I want to say welcome back, because your boys is back on the air after a 2-week hiatus.
Yes, sir.
We back.
We are
And
back.
as you can see, joining me as always is my right-hand man, Mr. Philip Hines, aka Mr. Classic, aka OG Triple OG, is in the building. What's going on, man?
What's good, man?
It's Friday, bro, and it's been 2 weeks. I feel like I ain't been on in forever.
Yeah, man, but
It's
we back.
we back. So what's going on? Oh man,
I'm
Elena,
chilling.
thank you, darling. Listen, last week it was Good Friday, and I had the honor of being a featured speaker for GWC Ministries.
Did a great job.
Man, I appreciate that. And I was a little, believe it or not, I was nervous, which is crazy, because I've been doing this thing for a while, not speaking, but speaking, which is weird. But I was nervous out of my mind, bro. It was crazy. But the Lord came in and made everything all right. So thank you for that, Lane. I appreciate you. Mitzi, I see you in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with us, and everybody that's going to join us live, and those that will come back and watch this at a later time. Please believe that I appreciate you and everything. Look, I was going to go solo tonight, but my man was like, "No, fam, we ain't doing that." I know we've been going for 2 weeks, and I know I'm on vacation, as you all may know. Phil is he's in a remote location right now where there's more bears and animals than people.
I'm chilling right now, yo. I'm chilling right now.
Yeah. So we appreciate him. I appreciate his dedication, man.
You see, look on the screen.
Yeah, I know, man. It's weird seeing us in the background. I'm used to the rave going in the background. Seeing us on TV is kind of weird, but I appreciate it. Yeah, your ally, man. She decided that podcasting just wasn't a thing for her. Everybody's not built for it, and I'm learning that. So she was like, "Man, I don't think I'm be able to do that." She decided to kind of hang up her microphone, but I told her that if she ever wanted to just come back on and chill, she was more than welcome.
Always welcome.
Always welcome. Yeah. Thank you, Eric. Oh yeah, you watched it, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're not. You know what? I will say this. When I'm behind the mic, I tell everybody this thing is my superpower. Like, I feel invincible when I'm on a microphone. Like, you can't tell me nothing. That's just how I feel. Because I don't think some of y'all don't realize how it feels to know you have like you have something that you want to give to the people, or that you have a gift or a skill or an ability, and people do everything that they can to try to make sure that you don't get a chance to use that skill or ability.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So when this format, this platform allows me to do what I feel I do, which is just talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? And just talk about different things and give you my perspective and my point of views, my opinions, and hopefully we can have some good conversation like they are in the background. Listen, they having a good time back there.
You can hear them?
Yeah, I can hear them. But it's all good, man. Patrick, what's up, man? Hey, appreciate you tuning in, brother. I appreciate you. Eric. We're gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that. Yeah, man, Lonnie, I'm telling you, man, this mic is my superpower, fam. I promise you it is. I promise you it is. But look, I had some interesting things that I wanted to talk about on tonight, and I hope we get to them. But I I didn't even want to go into this, but I feel that I need to talk about it. And
Yeah, it's time to close this chapter, Mike. It's really time. So you got to go in. I mean, you got to do it because it's time. Because I'm getting tired of it. So it's time to close this chapter.
here's the thing. Well, one of the things we was going to talk about. I was going to talk about Rick Ross on
Mm-hmm.
tonight, because this guy is owing him about some fake watches that he owned, right? But to preface that conversation, it actually kind of leads into what I wanted to talk to you guys about. We got to get out of the habit of expecting people to cater to our feelings. We got to get out of the habit of expecting people to make everything palatable for us, to make everything digestible for us, because there are just some things that we just will not agree on. There are some things that we're not going to see eye to eye on. There are some things that I may say, and although that's not my intention, you may be offended by it. And that's okay, because there may be some things that you say that I may be offended by. But the thing is that we have to do better with trying to get an understanding with each other. I give you an example. The guy that I was going to talk about tonight, and I don't have his and I don't have his name and everything, but he has been he what he does is he has content where he looks at the watches that the celebrities wear, right? And he talks about the watch and he tells you about the watch, the manufacturer, the type of chronalization it has. He knows the serial numbers, the make and model. I mean, this dude is like, he is like the watch guy when it comes to the jewelry community. Now, mind you, I did not know this at first. And so, as he was commenting about Rick Ross's watch and stuff like that, I don't know what it was, but I was just like, I went into the comment sections like, why do you care? And you're just a hater and blah, 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 and all of this off the wall stuff. And that comment and the people in that comment section tore me apart. And rightfully so, because I made a comment in my feelings and not really knowing where the guy was coming from, right? So instead of me saying, well, why is he talking about Rick Ross's watch? Let me look that up and see what's going on. Why is he on Rick Ross like that? I just instantly went at this dude. Instantly. And then when I looked him up and I found out that he was that guy when it came to watches, and he knew like, yo, this is what he got is fake. It's not this, it's not that. I understood then why he made the comment that he did. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I felt a little stupid afterwards. I ended up deleting my comment because they just, man, they destroyed me in that comment section. I couldn't say nothing because I was wrong. And I made my comment out of my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I talking about this? I made a comment. I made a post earlier today, and I'll read you guys what the post says exactly. The post says, hold on a second.
Are you gonna read the post?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
Well, are you gonna?
No, I'm not gonna show it. I'm just gonna read it. I have my phone here.
Okay.
So the post that I put up says that, listen, I'm just gonna say it. Fellas, we can play a video game for 20 minutes and we know off rip if we're going to continue to play or not. But you date a woman for 3 years and you don't know if she's the one, it's you, bro. Stop wasting her time. That was my post. Somebody came at me and was like, first of all, they were trying to say that the comparison that I was making to video games and women was incorrect, but that wasn't what I was doing. And if you read the comment correctly, you would have noticed that I wasn't making a comparison to women in video games. I used the video game as a metaphor. I mean, they still teach about metaphors in school, right? Am I right about that? But I use it as a metaphor. And the way that they came at me was like, no, you got to come again with that. And so I was like, well, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, or if you don't get what I'm talking about, just say you don't get it. It's okay. And they was like, nah, you gotta, why don't you explain it then if I don't get it? So I had to break it down in layman's terms. This is what I meant. It don't take long for a person to decide what it is they want. It just don't. Men, if you know you want this woman, it don't take long for you to say she the one, or this is the one who I want to make this thing work with. It don't take long. Common actually said on one of his songs, it don't take the whole day to recognize sunshine. When the sun is breaking at 5:30 in the morning, that's sunlight. It don't take you long. And so me making that statement was like, if you don't know in 3 years, it's probably not her. It's most likely you. And you need to just stop wasting her time. Now, some people may say, well, it may have taken him a little bit long. Whatever. That's debatable. But my point is that when people want something, they make a decision and it don't take them long to make the decision. I was told that I have to be more direct in the things that I say and to explain what I'm saying to people, because some folks may not think like me and they may not get what I'm saying. They may not understand what I'm saying. I'm going to say this, and if I offend or trigger anybody, I apologize in advance. My job ain't to explain to you everything that I say. Some of y'all niggas just need to use critical thinking. If I have to sit here and every time I say something, I have to explain it to you so you can feel better, I'm not doing it. If you're triggered by something that I'm saying, it's not me. It may actually just be you. Because if that thing is triggering you, maybe it's something that you've experienced or something that you've gone through that brings certain feelings up, and that's why you reply the way that you do. But that's not my fault. Don't tell me that I'm wrong because I feel a certain way. That is a pet peeve of mine, is for somebody to tell you how you should feel. Who the hell do you think you are? How you gonna tell me how I'm supposed to feel about something? And here's the thing. If you really don't know what I'm saying, and if you really wanted to understand where I was coming from, then come at me in a way to say, hey man, you said something the other day and it kind of made me feel a certain way, but can you explain what you meant by that? And you know what? I'll have no problem with telling you what I meant. But when you come at me with the attitude like, yeah, you wrong for that and you got to make yourself clear. No, I don't. You either get it or you don't. And if you don't get it, then move on. It really ain't that hard. Shut up, Mel. Mel talking about something. I'm triggered by the fact that you explained it. but
what's going on, Mel?
But and again, this is not me saying that this is not me saying that I'll never change my perspective or never change my point of view or never look at things differently. But the world don't work according to how you want it to work. My opinion is just that. You have never in the 7 years, and I'm flexing because it'll be 7 years in May, but in the 7 years that we've been doing this, you have never, ever heard me say that everything we say on this show is facts.
No, I would never say that. I've
never heard me say.
Whatever I say is my opinion. That's it. And I'm not asking nobody to agree with me or whatever.
As a matter of fact, the one thing that we have always said is for you to be informed and not influenced.
That's right.
We've always said that.
Do your own knowledge. That's all it takes. Do your own research.
We've always said that. Do your own. If we present you with something, do your own research. Check it out. Find it out for yourself. Don't just take our words for it. But I'm so sick of you soft individuals that every time somebody says something, you got a problem with it. Newsflash, it's probably you. Now I'm not going to listen. I know,
man, get it off. Come on, we already talked. Get it off. I told you, man. I'm gonna let you get it off. Get it off.
And I don't mean to rant. I really don't, because I really came on here tonight because it's been 2 weeks and I missed y'all.
Yeah, we missed y'all, but
I really came on here tonight and I wanted to talk about some stuff.
But we're gonna let brother-in-law get this one off though, because he needs to, because I need this chapter closed.
It's just one of them things where it's like every time I say something, it's an issue. Every time. And do you know, and this is, and I'm gonna tell you, this version of me, I'll be 49 next week. This version of me is a much milder version of the 22 and 23-year-old me. I thank God for my wife because she truly helped me over the years and showed me how to say what I wanted to say without being offensive or just using more tact.
Gave you a filter, basically. That's all. Gave you a filter.
She helped me to gain a filter.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of the stuff that I say, when I tell you, is filtered to the nth degree.
Yeah, Jackie had to do it for me because I didn't have a filter. So I get it.
But it's just so weird. It's just so weird that every time I say something, somebody has a problem with it. And if I say this, if I say I like something, it's a problem. If I say I don't like that particular thing, it's a problem. If I say, well, you know what, I can see it from this perspective, it's an issue. If I say I can see it from this side, it's an issue. It's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't type deals. And to be honest with you, I'm sick of it.
That's what
I don't have the energy to cater to everybody. And this is no offense to y'all. I love each and every person that spend whatever amount of time that they spend and watch this show. I appreciate y'all for real. But I'm not pandering to you. I'm just not going to do it.
You better not.
I'm not going to sit here and try to coddle you and say, well, baby, when I said this is what I meant. I hope I didn't offend you. If I did, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But deal with it and move on. Stop trying to force your opinions down other people's throats. The world doesn't work that way. It just don't. And I'm just I'm tired because it's like I almost didn't even want to do the show tonight. Because it's just like I feel like every time I say something, I have to explain it to somebody. And it's like, why? It's not fair. And I understand that when you're doing stuff like this, because it's a format, it's social media, people are going to always, they're going to look at you and they're going to examine everything that you say. And, I get all of that.
It comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory. But Jesus Christ, I feel like every time I say something, it's under a microscope. And it's overanalyzed, and it's well, why did you say this? And how come this? And how come that? And then if I say something, people take it personal when I'm not even talking about them, And then they come at me and say, well, why would you say this? Like, I'm not even talking about you. Where is this energy coming from?
It's gonna come, Mike. That comes with territory. You put an opinion on. That's why my motto is
Jesus.
Let's agree to disagree and keep it pushing. Like I can't make you think like me, and you sure can't make me think like you. So, like I said, I'm finna let you. I'm finna fly. He finna get it all out tonight, and then we're gonna go into the pod. So come on, Mike, keep going.
I mean, it's. I understand that when you are a content creator and when you're on record and you're saying things and people are watching you and listening to you, I get it. You know, stuff that you say. What? Back to my question. How did y'all know my aunts were the ones since my comments not pop? What are you talking about? Elena, you might have to explain that because I don't know what you're talking about. But I understand, and I understand that there is always a level of accountability for what you say. I get that. And I bear that because there are some times when people have said, I've been accused of bashing women. I've been accused of being misogynistic. I've been accused of being homophobic. I've been accused of being a racist and all of these other things. And it's simply because of a point of view or perspective that I have. And instead of people trying to understand why I feel a certain way or why I said a certain thing and try to understand the filters that my life has been put through, they would just rather just attack what I say or attack me and label me as something that I'm not. And if that's what makes you feel better about being you, then God bless you. But I'm telling you now, I'm not here to pander to y'all. I'm not here to sell y'all good feelings. I'm not even here, to be honest, I'm not here to entertain you, although I hope you are entertained on the case.
Man, don't say, see, that's you was doing good. Stop, just stay on the route. Don't say you're not here. We are here to entertain. That's what we're here for.
I'm just saying, man, it's like y'all got it. Y'all need to tighten up. Like, for real. You need to really, really tighten up because you know what? It's just like the world has never catered to everybody. The world has never been a place that catered to you as an individual.
No.
It just hasn't.
No.
Jesus Christ. And I mean, listen, I'm this is my last time addressing this. So let me make this perfectly clear. If you don't like what I'm saying, suck it up and move on. Agree to disagree.
That's all.
And it's
Mike, I'm telling you, that will cut down a lot of arguments. That will save a lot of friendship. Just learn to agree to disagree. Okay, you feel this way about that. That's cool. I feel this way about that. That's cool. And just keep it pushing, man.
Right. And listen, and if you all feel, if you feel I'm wrong, please voice it in the comment section. Because I want to know. But I'm sick of trying to make people understand that my job is not to pander to them and to make them feel good about what I said. D Money Mitchell, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you tuning in.
That's my son.
Oh, okay. He said I'm wrong.
Shut up.
That's fine. If he feels I'm wrong, that's fine. I can say he's wrong, and we'll just agree to disagree. You know, but it's just I'm done with it. So from this point forward, if there's anything that you have, or if there's anything that I say that you have a problem with it, if you really want to have a discussion, we can have a discussion.
Yep.
You can message me and we can really chop it up. I ain't got no problem with that. But if you're gonna come at me with a certain energy, please believe I'm coming back at you that same way. And it ain't going to be no hard feelings. Because I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and then I'm going to move on to the next topic. And that's what we're about to do now. So
let's just agree to disagree, y'all. This is over, finito. Now let's get into what we got to get into.
Yeah, it's listen. So again, I apologize for the rant. That really wasn't why I wanted to, that really wasn't what I want. I'm wrong for apologizing to the foolish. Eddie, it's just
But Mike, we realize that what we say sometimes it's gonna have a kickback. And
yeah,
we just
and
have to
I
learn,
get
and
that.
we have to accept that. But like I said, we all not the same person. We all don't think alike, man. We're not gonna agree on everything. Pause on suck it up.
Yeah. Listen. If it's anybody, let me tell you something. Terrence, boy, he one of them dudes that don't eat ice cream out in public because of what somebody might think. That's so crazy.
Me neither, man.
Can we talk about that, please? Okay, I need to understand why is everything that brothers do nowadays considered sassy? No, I can't eat ice cream out in public.
You really want to eat ice cream out in public? Because you've been talking about this for about 2 or 3 months now, man. Somebody please give Michael Wiley some ice cream so he go outside and lick it.
Eddie, I'm so sorry. But nigga, if I want to eat ice cream, why am I sassy? Because I want ice cream. Maybe I don't want a cup. Maybe I want a cone. I like waffle cones. I'm just saying, if you eat a pickle, you're gay. If I eat corn, well, if you're eating corn the long way, I may question that. But if I eat a pickle, I'm gay. If I drink a fruity flavored drink, I'm gay. If I fall asleep in the car and my boy is driving, I'm gay. It's just like
I play that pause game, but I'm from Chicago, though. We, that's that pause game. That's that New York stuff. So I just cater to it. Cut the pickles to slices.
See, that's what
Fly.
If you sing in the shower. Okay, now we might have to discuss that one.
Relax, Mike.
It's like
relax,
what are you singing? I'm just curious. What are you singing in the shower?
But say you in the shower singing "And If I Ever."
Right. And if I a pickle is what I can't eat a hot dog because I'm gay. Everything brothers do. Everything brothers do is it's gay or sassy, and it's great. Let me say this.
But that new generation brought all that stuff to the forefront.
Listen, this is one of them things that some of y'all may be offended by. But if every time I eat a pickle or I eat a hot dog or I get some ice cream and the only thing that you see is a penis, maybe you gay. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where do we go? Hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
because if that's all you see when I'm eating something like that, it may just be you.
Mike, let's get back on track, man. You going too far. Let's get back on track, man. Let's get back on track.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're going too far now. Let's get back on track. If
I get too close to my mic, I'm gay.
Brother Eddie, man, don't fall in this trap with us, man. You know how we do.
I mean, what? I don't get. Look, Patrick is really defending this thing in the shower.
I got some bangers, girl. You know. Cause they gonna bust out the old lady Williams on you.
Yeah, he did. I mean, but this is the day and age, though.
Yeah, this new generation
that we live in. This is the day and age that we. I'm just saying, Terrence. And every time you're it may just be you. It may just be you. I'm just saying.
God. This part took the whole turn.
The men should stop watching women eat and feel that way. Well, I mean, that's kind of different. But women eating ice cream, it's like, hey. I mean, but I'm just saying.
Oh, Mike, relax. Oh.
But it's so many
What's
things.
there, a bomb pop? Mike, you said bomb pop?
Hey. They were called blow pops for a reason. I'm just saying.
Stop. You know
but
what?
Look,
I'm not gonna fall into this.
But I'm just it's so many things though. Like for real. It's like Eric.
No, because I told you, it's like
Eric.
You know what, Eric.
First of all,
Eric.
I'm not gonna even go there. But
hey,
yeah,
just take his comment off the thing.
Yeah.
Eric, a fool.
Look, Cass, I promise you, everything is suspect.
Yeah.
If you shop at a certain store, you sassy. If you work a certain job, you sassy. If you listen to certain music, you sassy. I swear to you, they are trying their best. Mm-hmm. They are trying their best to just not make men. It's like they're doing everything to emasculate us, bro. Everything.
I've been telling you that for years on here. Look, you live too much in a group of men.
My lips are dry. What do you want me to do?
Hey man, as much knowledge brother Eddie got, man. Eddie got a little funny side to him, man. I'm starting to notice that, man. Eddie got a little funny side to him.
If you ain't offering me no Carmex, why are you? My lips is dry. I'm just supposed to look ashy. I'm just supposed to be all Kunta Kinte by the lips. Come on, man. But if I do that, I'm gay.
You're amongst men. You just instantly lick your lips.
Listen, and you ladies, she said,
smile at brothers while you suck on your face.
Yeah, you ladies, y'all know what y'all be doing with that stuff. Don't be playing the game like I'm just eating a freeze pop.
I told you.
Stop the cap.
The prettiest thing you ever seen when I was a young man is watching a young girl when I was a teenager.
Man,
I'm always mad you're a bomb pop.
How many did you want? No. I don't want none. I'm good.
Listen.
I swear, Patrick, if you get you a pick, and don't order a sweet tea. You've been gay since birth. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane. I got side-eyed because I dressed clean and my hair's wet.
Niggas call hygiene. He said niggas called hygiene.
Look, they gonna tear it.
Pause on figure out your lips in front of the man. This pod wasn't supposed to go this way, man. This pod wasn't supposed to go this way.
Why? Why is this wild? You mean to tell me if your man's lips is out of order and you got some comments, you're not gonna say, "Hey, bro."
Wait a minute, man.
Or if he act,
wait a minute, Mike. Let's
Stop it.
analyze this for about 5 minutes, Mike. Let's analyze.
Stop it, man.
So you looking at your man's lips? It's like, hey, bro, you know your lips look real chapped right now.
It's just like if we sitting up there talking and your lips is bogus, I'm looking out for you like, hey, man, you want a little Carmex? Because you licking your lips and every time you smile, you hear a crackling noise.
Yeah,
nigga,
I might grab it for you, but I'm gonna check you in the process. Hey, man, look at my lips, but thanks.
Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Playing in your ear and enjoying it. What?
Eddie, where you get that one from, Eddie?
Oh my god. Okay, I didn't say chapstick because that's different. Because you actually like
bro, don't give me your chapstick.
It. But if I got the squeeze thing and I'm here, come on, man, y'all stop. See, and this is exactly why.
You talking about this one?
Right. This is why. And y'all are so. Listen, I've never seen so many insecure men in my life.
I told you, man, it's the pause. You gotta pause it, man.
I've never seen that many insecure. I mean, it's crazy.
I'm gonna come a long way. Pause. I'm not gonna get too.
My man's dipped his finger in.
My man dipped his finger in the rub. He said, "Hey, bro."
I'm not talking about that one, Pat. But if you got the little squeeze, come on, man. Y'all tripping.
No.
Ain't nobody mentioned vet.
You know what, Eddie? I mean, Eric, 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 Eric. This. Oh my God. Let's go through all the uses.
Let's not go through all the uses of Vaseline.
No, we're not. We ain't gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that.
Hey man, we're going to
Paul's on isolating a brother on the street and telling him he looks good. But okay, so now let's talk about that one though. Now, I'm not gonna stop just some random dude on the street, but it's just like Kaz was talking about how he was dressed nice and his hair had his hair and stuff. If you looking good and you my guy, I'm gonna tell you, hey, man. I'm messing with you. It's my guy, and he looking, he kind of. I see you, my dude. Wait, now you talk about Paul's, Terrence. What were you talking about? Because
I meant the squeeze car man got it. Terrence. Fly.
Whoa.
Y'all tripping tonight, man. Y'all tripping tonight. So your man's had you a lotion and say, here, bro, your face.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Cuzzle, hey, yo, Paul.
Hey, yo.
That man. Well, you know what? Y'all tripping tonight, man. Y'all tripping tonight. Oh my God.
He said get rid of that Carmex one
God.
and get the chapstick one. Look, if that's just carry the jar of Vaseline
he
around,
said, get rid of that Carmex you got and get the chapstick one.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I don't get nobody to see it. I don't offer my Carmex nobody though, so it's all good.
Eddie said I had a man tell me I had beautiful eyebrows at
Paul.
I took the compliments because he was making my food.
oh, okay. You didn't want nothing to happen to that food. What you say, Eddie? Thank you.
Yo, thank you. Can I get an extra sauce?
I know he probably dipped a extra packets. Sauce?
Oh man, look, he gave Eddie a little. Look, he gave Eddie a little extra meat.
This was not what the podcast was supposed to be about tonight, man. Y'all went
I needed this laugh though, man. I needed this laugh.
But I appreciate them, y'all. Y'all keep them coming, man. Stop telling all my business. That was a long time. Eric.
At least Roy, grab your glasses and use his shirt to clean it.
He said they was dirty, bro.
hey, they was dirty, bro. Yo, hey, come here, man. Your collar crooked.
Let me straighten your collar up for you, bro.
Straight up your collar, fam. The offer is not the problem.
Except the offer is the problem. Tina, don't get in this, Tina. Please don't.
What?
I'm trying to get it back straight. I'm gonna do this.
Oh my goodness. That is crazy. But it's this is a prime example.
This conversation went far left, man.
It went left quick. But the truth of the matter is that
bro, you want the rest of that freeze pop?
Oh, Jesus. Never.
Oh my God, man.
Never fail. I promise you.
Y'all on the road tonight, man. Keep them coming.
had a dude tell me I had nice lips.
I was taking that real bad.
Did he actually use your Carmex?
Hey man,
Oh,
you know what?
Lord.
You know what? This is ridiculous.
Hey,
This was not how this supposed to went.
Can I be honest with y'all? Real talk. I worked at GameStop for some years, and we were next door to a Starbucks, and I got to know the people over there real good. And at the time, when they worked at Starbucks, the employees had like what they called like something like some kind of friend gift or a courtesy drink or whatever. Whereas if they like, let's just say if I worked at Starbucks and you came in, Phil, I could give you a drink for free, right? And so it was a girl who worked over there, and she was a game head because she was always over at the store. And what I would do when I would open in the morning, I would go over there to get like a cup of ice and some water and stuff because I would be the only one working sometimes. And it's not like we had like a water fountain in the store. So I would go get a cup of ice and some water, and I would, and eventually it got to a point where she was like, yo, I can, did you want a strawberry, whatever it was? Because I used to really like the strawberry things that they had over there. What is Eddie saying? I knew real earlier. Bro offered me the lick. Okay. Yeah, he was definitely on something. Woo! I'm glad you avoided that, fam. Phil, why you on mute? Oh,
Eddie,
man.
Can I get a lick?
Yeah, man. You dodged a bullet with that one. So anyway, it had got to the point where the girl that was over there, she was real cool. She would, and in the morning, if I was opening, she would bring me like the ice and the water, and she was like, Mike, did you want one of those vanilla beans? Yeah, bring me one of them. And on her lunch break, she would bring me one. She worked with a guy named Tim. I thought Tim was a real cool guy. He would come over there and he would, buy games and stuff like that, and this, that, and the other. And eventually, what happened? Tim started bringing me water and ice, and I'd be like, "Hey man, what's going on?" He was like, "Nothing much." And I'm like, "Hey, is my girl?" I was like, "Is she there today?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "She's there, but I was finna go next door to whatever the other store was, and I just decided to bring you some water and some ice because I know you always come in and get it." I was like, "Respect, I appreciate that." Well, this went on for a while. Eventually, he started bringing me more than just water and ice.
Oh.
This dude started bringing like the fancy blended drinks and all this stuff, and I was like, and I'm sitting up there and I'm like, yeah, man, appreciate it. I was not the wiser.
If you let me,
man, look,
come inside, I keep you satisfied tonight.
So then the girl came, my friend came over, and she was like, yo, she was like, what is going on over here? I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, Tim keeps talking about you and how nice you are and how cool you are and how funny you are and all these other things. And I was like, okay. And she was like, have you not noticed that he's been bringing you drinks and this, that, and the other? And I'm like, well, yeah, but you bring me drinks. I just figured, we was all cool like that. She said, no, Mike, no.
Yeah, you was
and
green.
she said, Mike, Tim is gay. And I said, okay. And she was like, he's gay.
And he like him some Mike.
And I still didn't get it. Fast forward a couple of weeks. He came over to the store. And he was like, so what's going on, Mike? I'm like, nothing, man, chilling, waiting to get off. Right, Eric. That means he was happy. So I'm waiting to get off work and everything. He was like, so you got any plans for the night? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm just gonna go home. I've been working 12 hours. I'm tired. I'm out of here.
He hollered?
Bro, he was
tried
like,
to holler?
This was right around the time when it was like the Oscars or something. He was like, listen, we're having an Oscar party and I'm having some people over. And if you're not doing anything, won't you come through? And I was like, I'm good, Tim. And I was like, but I'll tell you what, man, maybe next time I'll come through. So why I say that?
Yeah, why did you say that, Mike?
My girl came back and was like, Mike, what are you doing?
Yeah, you was green
And
as a blade of grass, Mike. You don't know nobody.
And I was, and she was like, Tim is. She said, I told you Tim was gay. Right? I said, yeah. She was like, he likes you, Mike. This is why he's bringing you drinks. This is why he's offering for you to go places. I was like, what you mean he liked me? I did not get it. I didn't get it.
Jesus,
And it wasn't until he literally came out of and like, yeah, and was like, yo, and was like, yo, what's good? And I had to tell him, I said, Tim, I'm married, man. And I was like, you know, I mean, you cool and all. I said, but I really, you know, that's just not my thing. And, you know, and he was like, oh, okay, I didn't know. And blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And, you know, and from that day forward, I did not see him. Like, he never came back over to the store.
No, he had no chance. So why would he?
Or anything, man. But I said that to say, if a man brings you drinks, he's sassy. If another man is buying you drinks, don't you accept them drinks, fam. I'm just saying. Don't you do it. Don't. I killed this chance. Eddie, he invited me to a Harry Potter party. I was like, no, I don't really like Harry Potter like that.
Man,
oh my God, Mike, bro.
He's ready to get at you.
Man, that was I was so blind at the fact it was just crazy. It was I didn't know. The drinks is the strongest.
Oh my God, Eric. He
said the drinks is
Eric.
He wanted to put a smell up.
Yeah, he wanted Mike. Mike.
Man. He was like, yo, let me show you my Slytherin robe, fam. I was like, no, I'm good. I was like, I'm okay. If a man you never met before suddenly brings you flowers, that's
impulse.
I guess the drinks was his version of flowers, man. Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah. Start off water, then he started giving you little mixed drinks.
Ooh, Lord. And look, I wasn't even thinking because ain't no telling what he was putting in them drinks, man. But I was sitting up there and I didn't think anything.
Temperature rising.
Oh my God.
And Mike's body yearning.
The amount of cussing I would have Cash, you're supposed to be saved, man. And I handled it. Look, I handled it the best way I thought.
He said the amount of cussing.
I mean, I was like, no, man, I don't do that. Glad he ain't built.
Bill would have put something in it, Patrick. Tell him. Yeah. Bill would have got it.
Listen.
Bill would have put Mike to sleep.
I would have been telling a whole different. I would have been telling y'all how I woke up with a pudding pop stuck to my butt.
Mike, like, relax.
I'm just
Mike,
saying.
Relax.
What is that? Oh, it's a pudding pop sticker. I don't know. I
relax.
mean, listen, it could have easily ended a different way.
Oh my God.
What was the original topic? What was the original topic, man? Well, I started off by addressing those people that have issue with the things that I say.
Be real with y'all. The original topic might not even get touched, man, because I'm really enjoying this right now.
Yeah, Pastor Sam's a pudding pop. It's like, let me put the pudding in
Pastor Sam, please don't buy into what Mike's saying right now.
We're going to put the pudding and
please don't buy into it. Don't buy into it, Pastor Sam.
Add the Jello shots. No, I'm fine. Thank you, sir. Next thing you know, Pat, he would have been inviting me to a party. Talking about, Mike, would you like to come to my party? I'm going to have a baller-esque spread of meats and cheeses of the likes like you've never seen.
Mike, come on. Mike, I'm going too far.
Woo! I'm just saying. Everybody got I didn't know better story.
Yeah.
Everybody does. That was mine. I didn't know better. I would have woke up. Sounds like a party at Diddy house.
Take that.
Oh my god, this one is definitely gone.
Yeah, that time we'll do the topic next week, man. This is going too good.
This is definitely going in the direction I wasn't expecting. But
Diddy would start doing that little, he do a little dance. So that we won't stop. I thought you told that we won't stop.
Take that. No, Diddy, I don't want it. Take that. I'm okay. Trust me.
Hey, man.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Strange world we live in.
It's such a strange world that we live in. People, man, hey, man, look, I'm glad if you all got to laugh, man, or if you laugh, listen, I needed this, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, I needed this more than anything.
To be honest, Mike, let me tell you something. I'm glad that the pod went this way because you needed this. So thank you all in the chats that kept that so I appreciate all y'all for doing what y'all did tonight because brother-in-law needed to get something off, but he still needs to laugh. I warn you that I'll pump your gas. Is not about to... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Y'all doing too much, man. Y'all doing too much. Eddie, come on, brother Eddie, man. Come on, man. You can't be doing that, man.
What is going on? Oh, should have taken note. Yeah, he should.
Yeah, Tina.
Oh my God.
That good fill up. Don't do that, Patrick. Don't do that, Patrick. Don't do that.
Hey, man, if a brother asks you, did you want premium or unleaded? It's like, look, man, I'm good. I'm just gonna go. Look, I'm gonna go get me some ice cream and get back in my car.
Man, y'all doing too much, man. Patrick said that good fill up.
Give you some of this diesel. No,
Eddie is at 87 to 93.
What?
Oh, we so wrong tonight, man, but I love it. We so wrong tonight, but I love it, man. We are so wrong tonight.
I love it though, man.
I just top you off. Eddie, don't do that, man. Don't do that, Eddie. Eddie, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Oh, man.
Yes, Captain. Pause. Big pause.
That's a pause for real. I got to okay. Stop it, Eric.
Stop
it.
Stop it,
Eric.
Stop, Eric. Stop, Eric.
Stop, man. But we listen. We live in a strange world where people want their feelings to be catered to, and stop. I already said that. You
like diesel.
Give you this diesel. It's like, no, I'm good. Yeah, I swear. Listen, I thought I was the only one who thought that. But mechanics always on.
Yeah, I'm about to check your shaft. What? Wow, wait a minute, my shaft. Whoa! I just came to get my tires and air my tires. What are you talking about? Where do we get shafts?
Woo. Listen, man. If you don't mind, I think I'm gonna have to check your tailpipe. Wait,
my tailpipe. Hold on,
tailpipe. I came in to get an oil change.
Yeah,
did you want me to add some extra lubrications? No, I just want you to change the oil, fam. Yeah. That's all I want you to do.
That's all you got to do.
Stop trying to do all these extra things that I'm not paying for. I want to plug you.
You know what, Eddie? Eddie, come on, man. You don't supposed to be doing this, brother Eddie, man. You don't supposed to be doing this.
You need your tires. Oh, Lord. Listen, let me replace your fluids. No.
Man, when I say I
No,
appreciate y'all, man, I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. Thank
no,
you.
I am okay, man. I listen. If you can just change the oil, I will be all right. That's don't, no, don't even
Your
mention
full
my
seat
fluid.
backed up. That's
Right. Don't even mention my fluid.
this
Don't
ain't
even
right,
mention my
man.
fluids, man.
This ain't right, man. We should not be doing this, man. This
You
is
said
so
my lady
wrong
is
right
asking
now.
why I'm laughing so loud because man, it's so crazy. It's crazy how the stuff that we say can be turned
I'm
against us
glad you're
so
enjoying it,
easy.
bro, but it's crazy
Oh
that we
my
gotta do
goodness!
this.
I mean,
This is
everything.
this is not right.
I'm telling you, man. It's so many times I've said some stuff, and Mike be like, "Pause." I'm like, "What did I
Yeah, man.
say?"
That
He'd
pause
be
is
like,
heavy.
"Dad."
That pause is
Oh
heavy,
man.
man.
It's crazy, man. But the fact that men now that's Eric has been talking about that fireplace all night.
Ain't nothing wrong with that fireplace. It's a big fireplace. You want to see it, Eric?
Oh man. Oh, look at you. You fancy. I better not say that because that might be gay.
Yeah, yeah. Pause. Pause on that.
Yeah.
You fancy.
You sitting by a fireplace is a little
Yeah.
suspect, man.
Pause.
Where's the
Pause.
tiger rug? You should be laying on it like a Lionel Richie album cover.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It hit so hard when it.
Oh my God! I was just about to take a sip. Eddie, come on, Eddie, man.
Woo. Hey man, it seemed like your trunk is stuck. You need me to open it? No.
No, I don't need you to touch my trunk, yo.
No,
My trunk is
no.
all right.
Why you think I ain't been in for a colonoscopy yet?
We will. We're gonna keep providing a safe space for men, bro. For sure, we're gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Oh, absolutely, man. Listen,
That's what Man Up is about, man. We're gonna keep having a safe space for men. Y'all say what
you
y'all
know
want to
what?
say over here.
From its original inception, I've always wanted this to be a format where guys can come and talk, and it's no judgment.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's we're judged so heavy out in the world. We're judged by our coworkers, judged by our friends, judged by our families, judged by people that don't even know us.
That's right.
And it's just like we need that space where you can just go and just be you.
And this is space. This is the space that you can be you in.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I really wanted to create that barbershop vibe, you know, with this show. And I'm just saying. What'd you say? Bro, I have a funny story about a rectal exam. Are there any funny stories about rectal exam?
That's just like, you know, Mike, we talked about the big test that we all supposed to take once we get in our 50s. Remember, I told you, I said, I just don't feel comfortable with no man telling me to hold the table and, you know what I'm saying, look straight. But pineapples, I just can't do that right now.
Bro,
He putting a glove on. Could you turn around and hold the table, sir?
That's the funniest thing. I can't have a man tell. I can't have a man tell. Grab the table.
Sir, could you turn around and hold the table and look straight? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, dude.
Wait, am I gonna get some flowers after this?
Wait a minute.
Oh my Lord. You finished with that exam and he put $40 on the counter. You know something is not right.
He put $40 on the counter. Hey man, pineapples.
Oh,
say that right
Jesus.
Now. Pineapples.
Woo, Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did that.
Eric. I love Eric, man. Eric.
I had that bad fella in my 20s and 30s walked outside. Everyone looked suspect.
Tony. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, man.
It's like every man that has to go through that, Mike. That's when your man. That's when you really be vulnerable.
He said I wasn't even 40. I was like 32, 33.
Cut you off guard. Look straight, sir. Oh, wait a minute.
I need you to look straight and give me 2 good calls.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing? Every veteran
just
ran
think
around
you gotta
the room.
stand. Just think it's an examination, Mike. So just think you gotta stand there while the
this dude writing his field. He writing his name.
He doing games.
He's like. Oh,
that nigga that did every gang sign in the city of Chicago up in there.
That's he said you can get the rest of this free swap afterwards. Oh,
hey man,
I
apologize, y'all. This we showing no decorum. This really wasn't supposed to be said. Don't tighten up. I ain't using this. He said, "Be yourself."
Oh man. Ooh, that's the kind of thinking that causes our men to leave here. No, Ma, and you're absolutely right. And actually, we were making a joke about it, but we were saying that it's about that time, and like we need to make sure because
we all got to do it, but it's a joke. We all got to do it, but just think they doing games.
I'm just saying, Tina, this dude just wrote the alphabet in less than 3 seconds, and it's like, come on, man.
Any man. Now we all have to do it, but any man's gonna feel vulnerable at that moment, man.
I don't care how manly you are.
You're gonna feel vulnerable
when you have another dude telling you to bend over and not to tighten up. I don't care. That's just like
you're gonna go up on your tippy toes.
Look, that man tell you your appointment is next week. Wear some comfortable shoes.
You're gonna be on your tippy toes for a long time. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. When you done, you cussing everybody else around you. Everybody get cussed out that day.
And look, you're looking at everybody's side eye from that point forward.
I wish you would say something to me.
But realistically speaking, though, it is a very actually just us fellas going to the doctor is a real thing because
Tina, the tippy toes.
Yeah, the tippy toes, man. We as men have to do better with self-care. It's crazy when I think about it because like I don't know why it is we don't take care of ourselves.
Yeah. But we joking about it, but I would tell any man that once you get up there, you need to get that done.
Tony, don't.
What?
I guess they was in the military.
Tony,
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. This, you know what,
Eric. With the gang signs, Eric.
Look, Eric, like, don't threaten me with a good time.
This is so wrong, man.
Ooh,
this is
Lord.
wrong. This is wrong.
But yeah, you got to get it done.
Listen, we joking, but you got to get that done, fellas. You have to.
You have to listen.
Out of it, but you got to get that done.
Yeah, like real talk, guys. We have to, and if you're going to the doctor, awesome. But if you're not, we have to do better with going to the doctor and getting regular checkups and just whatever it is that we need to get done. Because listen, do you know what's the number one killer among men? Like, honestly, do you know the number one killer among men? Stress. It's stress. And who have more stress in their lives than African American men? Honest to God, we have this stress from the family, stress from the job, stress from just driving and having the police rolling behind us, even when you know your papers is good. We got all kind of stress that we live with, and that stuff weighs on us. And a lot of times we don't talk about things because we feel like there is no safe place for us to talk,
Yes.
and we carry all of that stuff inside.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why your health is bad. You wonder why you ain't feeling good. Well, it's because you dealing with all this stuff and you ain't going to get yourself checked out.
Exactly.
We gotta do better.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do better with that. So if you're going to the doctor regularly, man, good job. If you're not going to the doctor regularly, I'm telling you now, just from personal experience, start going.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing, man. We don't like bad news, so we don't go.
Yeah.
Thinking that as long as we don't know, it's gonna be okay.
And sometimes it be a generational thing. Like our fathers didn't go to. We never seen our fathers go get checkups, so we don't. So we never was trained to do it because we didn't see our fathers. We watched our fathers them live for 70, 80 years not going to it. But I would tell any man out there, especially black men, please. We joking about it, but please take care of your health and your mental.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. I've only seen my dad in the hospital twice or go to a doctor twice. And that was when he got hurt on his job and when he died.
Yeah. That's how it was my father with cancer. That's the only time I seen him go. I used to have to take him go to do his chemo.
Yeah.
But other than that, I had never seen him go to no hospital.
Those were the only two times. If whatever was wrong, my dad was one of them people that felt ginger ale could heal everything. He just never went ginger ale and Tylenol. He just never went to the doctor. And for a while, I didn't go because, a lot of the times it's like, I don't want to know what's wrong. It's like, I know you come into this world dying, right? But the thing is, it's like, you can live a long life if you do right by yourself. And I'm saying this as from personal experience. It's like, I had to learn how to change some habits that I've had my entire life. And that's a hard thing to do.
Especially
the older you get, because you get stuck in your ways and you start be like, I don't care if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. No. I'm trying to see, I want to see my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what things is gonna be like in the next 20 years, 25 years. And so, but in order for me to do that, I have to do better.
And once again, please don't get it. We're joking. We're not telling folks not to go get it. It's just a joke. We all know that we have to get, as black men, when you get in the age, you have to get it. But it's a good joke, though. It's a good joke. I'm sorry. So I don't want nobody to get offended.
It's hilarious when you think about it. You know what, Mama? Yeah, y'all have. I couldn't imagine some of the exams that y'all have to go through. I couldn't even imagine it. And I couldn't, because I've seen some contraptions that they have when they do some exams on women. I'd be like, oh, that's So I get it, but and I love what Tina said. If you can, fellas, if you have a significant other, in your life, have them to go with you. Listen, that's why she's there. She's your helpmeet. You know what I'm saying? If
she'll keep you calm and you won't be so hesitant when you go if you got your wife, because she know how to talk the words to get you up in there and get it done real quick.
Absolutely. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to take your wife with you, man. Let her go with you. And you know what though, Jim? It's funny you say that, because I think the thing with men, when we're talking about going to the doctor, it's just hard. It's hard for men to just trust, period.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you telling me that I got to trust somebody that's supposed to be responsible for my health, or telling me if I'm going to live or die or what's wrong with me. It's like, man, I don't know this guy, I don't know this woman, and it's like I'm supposed to put my life in their hands when it comes
Yeah.
to that. Mm,
But
you
once
know,
again, Mike, I mean, we can say all that, but it still go back to generational thing.
yeah, but no,
We didn't watch our fathers go to the hospital, so it's not gonna be into us to go do checkups and stuff because that's not what we was used to watching.
right, but no, I'm just saying I like what she said is that the more you go, the more familiar you will get with your primary, with
So
your
what you saying?
primary care physician.
The more familiar you get with the gang signs,
The more familiar you get with them gang signs, the more comfortable you'll be.
Mike, pause. Stop your hands.
The more comfortable you'll be with going. But we need to go. We absolutely need to go, and we need to take care of ourselves. Not only going to the doctor,
What you
fellas.
messing with my
I don't know,
fireplace,
but
man?
he is on your fireplace. Not only that, fellas, but let me say this. It's okay if you take some time out for yourself.
Yeah, that too.
Listen, do you know women will say, I need a spa day. I need a day. And you know what they do? They go and whatever it is that they do, they go and get their nails done, they get their eyebrows did, they go and they do the spa, and whatever it is that they do to make them feel good about themselves, they will go and do it. I don't understand why men got such a hang up about dude, sometimes you just need a day. And that day can be whatever it is that makes you feel good about being you. If you get manicures and pedicures, hey, who am I to judge? Go and get you a manicure and a pedicure. And if I see one pause in the comment section, I'm going to have an issue. Because a lot of guys go to get manicures and pedicures. I don't go. But that don't mean that you shouldn't go if you want to. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But we need to start learning how to take some time for ourselves, man. Do you realize we are our worst enemies sometimes? We're our worst enemies sometimes. And Kaz, you are absolutely right. We have this hang up because of how society has mandated how we operated from the fish. And the crazy thing is, what did Tony say? Dude couldn't tell me Bruce Lee was having problems. Oh Lord, what'd you say, Jen? Jen said you have to be honest with yourself about your mental. You absolutely have to be. You have to be. Listen, I saw this. There's this picture I posted on Facebook. Let me see if I can find it. And I love this picture because it kind of sums up dude, it just kind of sums up sometimes it summed up how I be feeling sometimes, and versus how,
It's just a crazy world we live in, man. You
dude,
can't. It's a crazy world. You can't make folks happy, man. You can't have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Without people taking what you're saying and making and running and turning this. It's just a sad world we live in these days, man.
it's crazy. It's
Really
crazy, bro.
it's just a sad world that you can have an opinion and folks take your opinion and they just want to make it the way. It's sad, man. Put the video on.
So this isn't a video, but this is an image that I saw online, and I don't know what it was about this, but dude, this thing, I don't know. It kind of had me in my feelings, because a lot of times we'll go through life thinking that, something is wrong with us, or, what, maybe not something is wrong with us, but there are some things that may not necessarily be going the way that you want it to go. Sometimes life have a way of putting you in a place and putting you in a position that make you feel like, man, I can't get ahead. I can't win. I'm stuck. And sometimes we do feel like we broke, fellas, but I'm telling you now, you're not, man.
No, you're gonna be all right.
You okay, bro?
Yeah, you're gonna be all right.
I promise you okay. It may seem terrible right now, and things may not be going the way that you want it to go, but man, this is not your expected end. this is not the end of the story for you. It's just not. So man, look, whatever you do, man, keep pushing, keep pressing. I know it may seem difficult, it may be hard, but keep moving, man. And I don't know if you're a religious person, but if you are, listen, keep praying, keep asking the Lord to give you strength. He'll do it, and just know that eventually, you're going to come out on the other side, man. Life has an ebb and flow to it. There's highs and lows. There are some times when you're going to be riding high and things are going to be great. And then there are times when things are going to be low tide. And it's just like you're going to seem to hit everything at the bottom. But, bro, listen, the Bible says that I had to learn how to be abased as well as abound, which means you have to learn how to be good when you up and to be good when you down. So even though you may feel broken, man, listen, you're not. I'm telling you, you're not. And if you need support, man, look, I don't have the answers to everything, but if you ever need to rant or talk about whatever, I tell Phil all the time, even though this Negro sometimes don't do it. But I tell you all the time, man. I ain't got the answers for everything, but if you just need to rant, you need to get something off your chest, dude, call me. Because I would rather you call me and talk about it than to sit there and suffer in silence. Because there are some times, fellas, when we can't talk to our lady. Whether we feel she don't understand or whatever the case may be, but we may not want to talk to her because a lot of times we don't want her to see us differently. We don't want her to see us weak. We don't want her to see us.
You don't want her to see you broken. Simple as
that. You don't want her to see you broken. And we sit there and we hold this stuff and we deal with these things and we don't talk to anybody. Find you somebody.
Yeah.
Find you somebody that you can talk to, that you can confide in, that you can trust. Because don't talk to that nigga that's gonna put all your business out in the street.
And see, that's the point. Like I like me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, man, the dude the ear I hear, man, is gone. You know what I'm saying? That was the one I talked to like about anything outside. If I had outside my wife, that was one I talked to, and he ain't here. So it's very hard for me to trust folks, man, because you can't tell everybody your business, man, because everybody is not out to help you. So you have to be very careful in who you tell your business to.
Absolutely. And you're right, Eddie. You got to learn to laugh when you cry and when you can and cry when you have
about
to.
Laughing, man. It's all, man. I mean, everything don't have to be so serious, man. That's wrong with this world now. Everybody wants to take something and turn it into something more than what it is because we always want to be too serious about everything. Stop it, man. Stop it. We all adults, man. If you don't agree with something that someone say, you got one or two things to do. You can not watch and just unfollow. That's all. That's how I look at it, man. And now I'm gonna get on my rant real quick, Mike. Pause.
Go ahead, man.
Stop it, Mike. Now I'm gonna get on my rant right now. This podcast, we're not gonna say a lot of stuff that a lot of people agree with. That's how I am. That's how my brother-in-law is. That's a kinship that me and Mike got. Because I know he's gonna say a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't agree with. I'm gonna say a lot of stuff that a lot of people not gonna agree with. And sometimes everything is not for everybody. So let me say this respectfully. I love all our supporters. But if you have a problem with anything that we say on here, maybe this is not the show for you. And that's cool.
It really is.
All right, get back to the deal, man.
Yeah, man. No, that was pretty much it, man. I mean, like I said, I know I started it, kind of on a negative note, but we had
but our crowd, man, bros. Hey, all y'all who got in here, man, y'all just don't know how much of a big of a help y'all was today.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, man.
Today, man.
It's
especially Pastor Lonnie. You already know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys, and Eddie can attest to this, and Tony can attest to this. This thing sometimes is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy because you have to have a certain skin for it because people can just be trash. If we're just gonna be honest, sometimes folks are just trash, and people will comment and say things that they say, and some of it is out of ignorance, some of it is out of misunderstanding or whatever the case may be. And
But the adult thing to do, Mike, instead of going, if you come across something that you might not agree with or don't like, instead of going back and forth, just don't watch.
yeah, I mean
Because
it's
this whole thing with you, Mike, been going on for too long.
mm,
And
mm.
like I said, I try to stay out of it. But like I said, everything is not everybody's cup of tea. So if you're gonna always get offended by what comes out of somebody's mouth, maybe it's not meant for you to watch.
Yeah,
Simple as
and
that, man. Because
it's
I'm not gonna argue with nobody.
it's funny. We talked about this in Sunday school, and we were talking about how sometimes people hate your influence. Sometimes people hate the fact that you have influence and that people may be inclined to listen to what you say because they feel that, hey, y'all should be listening to me or whatever it may be, And if that's how you feel, then I mean I don't know what to tell you, because the one thing that I've always been proud of myself on is that I don't care where I am. I am the same everywhere I go.
All day.
And I promise you I
I don't
am.
have a costume or a mask. You're gonna get
Like,
filled all day long. That's all I know how to be.
like this is me. And I've never tried to hide who I am. I've never tried to hide that. And anybody that knows me, they know I am the same whether I'm at home, I'm at church, I'm at work, I'm hanging out with my boys. I am the same everywhere I go. And to put yourself out there like this for other people to see you and to judge what you say and to analyze what you do, it's not an easy thing. People think you just get on here and you just be talking because you just want to talk, but folks is always looking at you and they're always analyzing you, and sometimes you're viewed through a microscope when you're doing stuff like this, and it's not easy. It's not easy to consistently get up here every Friday and talk to you all about things that, whether we find it to be funny or important or whatever the case may be, because the world that we live in, it's so much noise in the world, and it's so much misinformation, and it's so much that people misalign themselves with, that when you come on here and you try to have reasonable conversation, it's hard because folks is always trying to attack you for whatever view you have. And we've been doing this for 7 years. It will literally be 7 years in May we've been doing this consistently for 7 years.
Say it again, Mike. Say
I,
that last part. What you said again.
I'm just saying we've been doing this consistently for 7 years.
Yep.
And we've always there's always a level of integrity that we try to maintain, and it's just this is just who we are. This is who I am. And like I said, I started off the program, but I can't please everybody, and I'm not going to try because I don't have the energy to do so. But if you accept me for who I am, and if you appreciate what I do, and if you like the product that we put out, and if you watch, I thank you. And I appreciate you. I really, really do. And it's if nothing else you got from today, I hope you got a laugh. I hope you got a better understanding of how I see things and my point of view on stuff. And listen, let's keep the conversation open. Let's keep it going. This is how we grow. This is how we become better. And that's the goal, people. And we just want to be better. I just want us. I want myself to be better. These conversations, they help me. They help me more than I think they help other people. I can't tell you the things that I've discovered about myself over the last 7 years from doing this. And me and Phil joke about it all the time. He'd be like, man, sometimes them episodes be like be like an examination of you. And I'd be like, yeah, dude, because some things I'd be coming into the light of when we're talking about it. Like, I didn't know how I felt about certain things until we started talking, until we started having the conversations on this podcast. And that's why I love it so much and I value it, because I believe that if you go into the conversation open-mindedly, if that's a word, but if you go into the conversation with an open mind, you'll get something out of it. You may not agree with it. And I don't expect you to agree with everything, but hopefully you'll walk away with at least a different outlook or a better understanding.
Or just agree to disagree and keep it pushing, man. A lot of confusion will be toned down if folks just use that, but we live in a time where folks are just in love with their voice, where everybody, I give my opinion, then somebody got to get their opinion. I'm not going to go back and forth with people. See, one thing about you get time that you'll do it. Me, I'm going to give my opinion. It's up to you. If you don't agree with it, that's cool. But we can agree to disagree. I'm not going to feel no type of way about you or nothing.
Yeah.
But all that going back and forth over titty and stuff, anybody got time. Life is too short to be doing that type of mess, man.
Yeah, Minister Newman, it'll be 7 years. It'll be 7 years in May, man. That's crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that. A lot. You know, so
I just want everybody to be happy, man, and just I get it with having good conversation, but after a while, man, we can't just sit back and I'm going to force you to believe what I'm saying, or you trying to force believe. No, you got your opinion, I got mine.
And then I'm going to tell you, and then not only that, but I'm going to tell you that your opinion is wrong. It's like, where do they do that at? I don't understand. But listen, I have we've talked and we've laughed and we've been on now for almost.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming. Look. It was very immature, ignorant what y'all did in the post today.
No, it wasn't.
I appreciate y'all.
No, it wasn't.
I appreciate every last one of y'all, because y'all really don't know how much of a help you all was tonight. Yeah. For real.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all. I love all y'all for doing that tonight. Thank y'all so much.
I do appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Like, for real. I almost thought about not doing the show tonight. You know, but I'm glad
y'all
I did.
Came through the night, man. Y'all came through the night, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I did, and I'm encouraged to keep it pushing, man. Listen,
we ain't stopping.
This thing ain't gonna stop until y'all say, all right, Mike, it's enough. We good.
We ain't stopping, man.
And then I may consider like, all right, well, if y'all good, I'm good. But look, I love each and every last one of y'all, man.
Yes.
I appreciate those that tune in live. For those that go back and watch it at a later time, I appreciate you.
Yes, it is, brother. And laughing is a form of therapy. Yes, it is.
Yeah. The only thing that I ask is that you like, you tag, and you share. If you enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you think somebody you know will enjoy the video, tag them in the video. And if you don't do anything else, just share it on your pages and your platforms or whatever, man. It just helps the algorithm and it helps us get out there a little bit more. So look, that's gonna be it for me. I know Phil finna get back to
man, I'm chilling.
To getting his chill on.
I ain't got no time. I ain't going back and forth with nothing. I'm chilling right now, yo.
Thank you, Mama. I appreciate you. I may not say that a lot. But you know, I appreciate you.
Mama Michelle been sneaking in the last couple of pods. She been sneaking in. Stay with us, Mama Michelle. Now, stay with us now. Mama Michelle been sneaking in. She been sneaking in.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate it too. Thank you.
Pause on the brothers that
Eddie, man.
That water was glistening all over your body. Oh Lord. Look,
hey man,
I can't say it enough, man. I love y'all.
We were so wrong tonight, Mike. We were so wrong tonight, man.
Yeah, it was funny though.
But we wouldn't be us if we wasn't wrong.
It just wouldn't be, man. You got to throw it in there every night.
One day we're gonna get some corn about ourselves, y'all. Yeah, one day we're gonna get some corn about ourselves.
I don't know. It won't. He said, "Don't be moist."
He said, "Don't be moist."
Yo, I can't, man. Look, I ain't even playing with y'all because there was this video that I saw.
Wait a minute. Eric said that's why you did an umbrella, Ella.
Oh my God. He's singing Riri. Listen, there was a video of this guy that it was a church video that somebody sent me, and he was singing, you know, that Paul Morton song, "Open the floodgates of heaven, let it rain." So he was singing, and you know the part when he be like, "It's raining." They started singing that. This dude was like, "I'm moist." And they was like, "I'm moist." He was singing, "I'm moist."
Okay, Mike, let's end, man, because you know what?
Praise God, I'm moist.
Mike, relax. Relax, Mike.
I promise you I'm gonna have that video. I'm gonna have that video the next time, man. That video cracked me up.
Sing it again, Mike, sing it again.
Moist. Thank God I'm moist. Oh, I'm moist.
Come on, man. Let's get out of here, man. We wrong.
Look, here's the messed up part about it. The dude reminded me of myself because he was a big guy and he had the little walk, and I was like, "Oh no, man." I was like, "No." Man, that did me in, bro. I ain't gonna even tell you no lie.
We will try to do better next Friday, y'all. We're gonna try to do better next Friday.
Listen, we will have actual subjects on next Friday.
Yes, we're gonna do better next Friday, y'all.
You know, and I know it may be a little late in the game, but I really do want to talk about how they've been coming at Angel Reese. I don't like how
that's what we were supposed to talk about tonight. We're gonna pick that up next Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. You know what, Lonnie? Here's a funny thing. I haven't even thought about if we should do anything for the set, and it's crazy because it's 7 years. And I haven't even thought about what we're gonna do for the if we do anything for the anniversary. Never even thought about it. But we might
because we just keep going.
Yeah, we might do something. We'll let you guys know. But listen, that's it for us. We appreciate you guys. We love y'all. Make sure you do something on this weekend. If you ain't doing nothing, hey man, just call somebody up and tell them that you love them and that you appreciate them. Send them a text message. Check in on your fellow brothers and sisters and make sure that they doing all right. Yeah, Eddie. Hey, that's 7 o'clock, man. I'm gonna tell you that works because sometimes I be missing your show.
Yeah,
you know
that's 7 o'clock gonna work.
That's 7 o'clock. That 7 o'clock might work. But anyway, that's it for us, man. Look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. And until we talk again, y'all get 2 fingers to the side. Make sure you holler at your boys because we out.
Peace.